Fine. I'll share my screen. Two demo classes we discussed. These two demo classes we discussed about what is REACTJS. Okay. Yes. And what are the features we have. So that concept we discussed in these two classes. Again, I will repeat the same concepts before starting the REACTJS. Okay. So that's why if anybody missed that concept, no worries. You will get the recording video YouTube. Okay, so all demo classes recordings are available in YouTube. You can check. Now, anyhow, the concept is so overview idea I will give you about this. Okay. After that, I will start the requirements. Now, REACTJS. This REACTJS client side script or server side script. So, when I told you the concept like the time of develop websites using types of scripts, right? The first one is client side script, second one is server side script. So client side script works in browser, server side script works in web server. That's the concept. So now React.js is a client side script to implement websites. So what the reason why we are in this React.js? To implement the websites. Voice is not clear. 1 second. Now, is it clear? Now, is it clear my voice or not? Yeah. If any problem is there, ping me immediately or just let me know. So, what is React.js? It's a client-side script to implement websites. Okay. Now, simply, it is a library of JavaScript. So React.js is the library of JavaScript. So JavaScript is the most popular client-side script. This JavaScript provides many features to work with the websites. So React.js, Angular, Vue.js, all these the next level technologies of JavaScript. All these technologies are the next level technologies of JavaScript. So it is a library of JavaScript means to work with the JavaScript, it is providing some additional features. So that is the main point of this. To work with the JavaScript, it provides some additional features. Okay. Yes. So already I told you. So React.js, we are using it to implement the web applications. Next one supports data binding, single page application, like that. Some features I discussed with you, but not in detail. Okay. So compare with the JavaScript. Okay. What are the features we have in React.js? Those features we discussed. Okay. Related to that features, we need to discuss the programs. That is the main thing. Related with that features, we need to discuss the programs. Those programs will start. But before that, what the prerequisite is to work with this React.js? Want to work with the React.js, the main thing is then only you can work with the React.js. So that's why first we are starting the discussions with our JavaScript. Okay. So what is JavaScript and how to work with JavaScript? These are very, very important. Not only in React.js application development point of view, even in React's point of view also, they're asking many questions based on this JavaScript. That's why those who are attending as UI developer, okay, they must have idea on this JavaScript. Okay, so then only they can work with the next level technologies like React, Angular, etc. You got it. So these technologies, if you take React, Angular, these technologies are nothing but some additional features of JavaScript. That's the main thing. These are libraries and frameworks of JavaScript, providing some additional features to work with the JavaScript. That is the concept of this. Okay, fine. Now we will discuss how to work with this concept. Yeah. Now, come to this point here. So JavaScript is a client-side script to work with websites. Work with websites means to create the websites. So a small diagram I want to show you here. Second, let me use the Zoom software. See, you're developing on a website. Yes. So in this website, this is one page. Assume that home page or some other page. Generally, in every website, both client side as well as server side scripts programmers are using. UI developers working with the client side technologies and server side programmers, they are using like .NET, PHP, Node.js, JSP, Spring, Hibernate. Okay, like that, these type of server side technologies. Now, the thing is here, for example, so this website contains client-side script, React or JavaScript or Angular, anything. As well as it also contains something like server-side script, PHP, ASP. Now some X is trying to access this web page. Then what is happening here? In X system, okay, the page is downloading. At the time of downloading this into X system, then here, yes. So this client side is also downloading into this system. Yes. So where it executes inside the browser. Is it clear? This client side executes where? Inside the browser. But what the server side script we created here, that server side script executes inside the server. Like that, we are using two types of scripting. Some logics were executing browser and some logics executing server. So what are the logics we are executing browser? Those logics we are developing, UI developers. And the server-side logics are implementing by server-side programmers. That is the different scenario. Okay. Like that, we have these two types of scriptings here. The first one is client-side and second one is server-side. Is this clear? Yes. So around 70% is coding in websites is UI coding only. Remaining 30% is server-side coding. Server-side mostly we are using to connect with the database, not we server-side programmer that implement the logics, like to connect with the database, to execute the queries in database. These type of functionalities they're implementing in this server-side technologies. Apart this, remaining everything is front-end coding. Is it clear? So that's the reason why we have many opportunities with these create development technologies now. Okay. Yes. So anyhow, to work with these UI technologies, first you should know about JavaScript. Okay. So that JavaScript concept we are starting now, first of all. Before that, a simple use case I will tell you. For example, in companies, you want to work with the login concept in your website. You want to implement the login concept. Yes. So what are the steps involved in this login concept? That is the main point of this. Yes. Yeah. First of all, we need to design login page. The first step is need to design the login page. Yes, in this point of view, HTML, CSS, we are using here. Yes. Next one, implement client side, validations. For this validations, we are using client side. So here we are taking the support of REACTJS. So in the second step, we are using this client side script. We are taking the support of what? REACTJS. Yes. Next step, send data to server. Yes. What that? Sending the data to server. Yes. In this point of view, we are also taking the support of client side scripts like Ajax. So once you send the data to server, okay, then only everyone can work with that validation, means checking the username password valid or invalid. Okay. So in browser, after login button, that username password need to send to the server. We have to send the data to server. Then only server side programmer can check that username password available in the database or not. So at the time of sending data, we are using Ajax. That is client side script. Now, here react.js we are using. After that, check username password valid or invalid. Yes. So that is not our role. In this point of view, server-side programmer will come into the picture and he will check whether it is valid or invalid. So here we are taking the support of server-side scripts. Okay, so this is not our job here. Then after that, server-side programmer will send the result. So whether username is valid or invalid, based on that we are navigating to please redirect to either welcome page or invalid user page. We are redirecting to either welcome page or invalid user page. In this point of, we are also taking the support of client side in React, a routing concept in the single page application that we can use. Means if you observe the second step, okay, yes, the second step, third step, last step, we take the support of client side scripting, which is means around 70% code is web applications. In web applications is client side script. 70% is code. So simple login form if you take here. So here the second step, third step, and fifth step we are taking the support of client side scripts. Fourth step only server side script. And designing first step is designing phase. Okay. So that is the concept. Not only login, even registration or any other concept. Okay. So if you take here, so everywhere we are taking the support of this client side scripting. Yes. So, is it clear? Yeah. Fine. Anyhow, you want to work with the React.js, or the main request is prerequisite, that is JavaScript. Okay. So that's why first we need to discuss about the JavaScript concepts. What is JavaScript and how to work with JavaScript. So once you have idea on the JavaScript, then you can easily work with the React.js. As I told you, JavaScript, we are covering many topics. Okay. JavaScript, we are covering many topics here. Okay. So those are topics we'll cover one by one. So first of all, I'm starting with JavaScript. Yeah. So one question, is JavaScript client-side script or server-side script? Yes, is it client-side script or server-side script?
Client side.
Huh?
Client side.
That is, that is these days, some confusion is there. Actually, by default, JavaScript is client-side script only. But from past few years, programmers calling both client-side as well as server-side. Why? What the reason? Because Node.js is there. Because of that Node.js, we are also calling it as server-side script. Where this Node.js executes in web server. Is it clear? That Node.js executes where in web server. Okay. So that is the server-side scripting language. For example, if you open Google, then you can see. Because of the Node.js, we are calling JavaScript is also server-side script, but originally JavaScript is client-side script only. Is JavaScript client-side script. See, traditionally, client-side script language. Okay, but so Node.js, because of Node.js, it is also behaving as server-side. So Node.js is implemented using JavaScript. Okay, this Node.js executes in web server, not in the browser. Is it clear? So that's why that is JavaScript related technology, right? Due to that reason, we are also calling it as server-side script. For example, react.js, Angular, all these technologies execute in browser, but Node.js is server, executes where in server. Is it clear that Node.js executes in server? So that's why we are calling it as JavaScript. Finally, we are calling it as both client side as well as server side scripts. Is it clear? Yes. That is the point of this. Anyhow, the traditional one is client side only. So 2010, I think, Node.js introduced. Okay, from then, so it is also calling a server side script. Okay. So JavaScript is a client side script. That's traditional statement only I'm writing here. Okay. Implemented by Mr. So React is implemented by already in demo class 1, I told you. Jordan Walkie and belongs to Facebook. JavaScript implemented by Mr. Each. Okay. And belongs to Netscape Corporation. Belongs to Netscape Corporation. That is the main part. Okay. So JavaScript is a client-side script implemented by Mr. Each and it belongs to Netscape Corporation. Is this clear? Yes. Next one. JavaScript. Original name is LiveScript. What the original name of JavaScript? Nothing but LiveScript. Okay. Implemented in 1995. Mr. Each implemented this LiveScript in 1995 in Netscape Corporation. Later, what happened? They added more features, and after a few years, Sun Microsystem adopted this LiveScript. Okay. Sun Microsystem adopted this live script. And they renamed that live script as JavaScript. So that is the point of this. Okay. Yes. Next one. JavaScript, not only JavaScript, React, okay, or case sensitive. So these technologies are case sensitive technologies. Okay. So here mainly they follows camel cases. JavaScript and React are case sensitive, and these are following what? Camel cases. Is it clear? Yes. What is the meaning of camel case? So camel case, Pascal case, these two cases generally we are using. So first, if we take Pascal case, if any function is combination of multiple words, okay. So every word first character is capital letter. Yes. Yeah. So this is first word. The first word, first character is capital letter. And the second word, first character is capital letter. Third word, first character is capital letter. Yes. This is about camel case. Sorry, Pascal case. This is what? It is nothing but Pascal. What is camel case? Same like Pascal case only, but the difference is from second word onwards, every word is a capital letter. First character is capital letter. This is about camel case. Like this, we have two types of cases. One is Pascal case, another one is camel case. Is this clear? This is the concept. Yes. I hope you got the clarity in this. Right. So any questions you have? The differences between these two. For example, on function is there in JavaScript. Get element by ID. So how many words we have in this function? Get is one word. Element is one word. By is one word. ID is one word. Like that, 4 words we have. From second word onwards, okay, it is capital letter. E is capital letter in element. Get element. By B is capital letter. ID. I is capital letter. Like that. Yes. So this is about camel case. So now I will write that function. Get element by ID. Now here E is capital letter and B is capital letter. I is capital, like that. Yes. So next one, JavaScript, React, loosely typed scripts. It's very important. What is loosely typed scripts? See, we are creating the variables at the time of project development. Mainly, we are using variables to store some values. Variables were used for what? To store some values. Now, if we take JavaScript and REACTJS, okay, these technologies are loosely typed scripts. Okay, that's why at the time of creating the variables, we are not providing the data types. That is the main point. Is it clear? We are not providing data types. Generally, when we are creating the variables in other languages like C, C++, Java.NET, we are providing data types. int is one data type, string is one data type, boolean is one data type. Like that, we have different types of data types. But while working with JavaScript or react.js, it is not necessary to provide the data types. Simple example I will show you now. So I am creating one program, demo.html. Yes. So generally, we are using script tag in JavaScript. Okay. So message I'm displaying here. Welcome. So one program I created with the name demo.html. And here I display the message. Welcome. So in desktop I created, check where it is. This demo.html. Displays welcome message. Is it clear? Yes. Now, I want to create one variable here. Generally, int if I use, okay, variable name is serial number. What the value I'm storing here? 100. And I have given the type of this variable, what the int. I have given int. If I create the variable like this, it gives the error message here. Because we should not provide any data types at the time of variable creations. Is it clear? Now, 1 second. Yes. So now I will run this program, demo.html. So before that, let's see. I'm trying to print that value. Run means nothing is there. Refresh the browser. You are not getting that value. There is one error back of this. You want to see that error? Right click, inspect, and go to the console option is there. That console it displays error. Serial number is not identified. Undefined, unexpected, identified. Because we have given int. If I remove this int, refresh it, we got this 100. Is it clear? You got this? Yes. Like that. We are using this. Means we should not provide data types at the time of variable declarations. But if you observe any web definitions or web examples, there we are using var, let, these type of keywords before the variable declarations in both JavaScript and react.js. So these are not data types. Actually, see here, you're getting the output 100 now. Now, this var and let are not data types here. Is it clear? Then what about this var and let? Access scopes. I will discuss later. What is var and what is let? I will discuss later. So we can provide the scope to the variable to access within the function or only inside any block or in global location, like that. Different types of access specifiers we have. So that is nothing but by using var and let we are confirming. But anyhow here, so we are not providing data types like int, string, boolean. So these type of data types at the time of variable declaration because it is loosely typed script. Is it clear? Yes. Next point is so JavaScript as well as React. Dynamic scripts. Yes. So what is dynamic script? Loosely typed script means we are not providing the data types at the time of variable declarations. Dynamic script means every variable internally contains one data type based on the value. Every variable internally contains a data type. So here, what the value assigned 100. So what the internal data type number? So now here one function is there. I will discuss that again. But now I am using here. Okay. So what is the function? Type of function. It tells which type of data this variable. Type of serial number I have given. So refresh it. What the type of the serial number? Number is the here. Is it clear? For example, if I store Scott, now what the type of this variable? String is that type. This clear? Like that. Here the thing is the type of variables. Is it clear? That is about dynamic type. So here what the technologies? Dynamic type, loose type, JavaScript, Python, PHP. Okay, all this comes under loosely typed as well as dynamic type. Even in Python also, we are not providing the data types at the time of variable declarations. Yes. Python also we are not providing the data types at the time of variable declarations. And Python is also dynamic type, not only loosely type. Is it clear? Yes. So that's the main point of this. Okay. Next. JavaScript is interpreted, but React is React is compiler. What the meaning of this interpreted compiler? We will discuss now. Interpreter means line by line execution is there. It won't execute all lines at a time. I will show you one example for better idea. So this script alert Scott alert Naveen alert John. Okay. So I closed the previous file demo.html. Now you will see the messages one by one. So this is Scott, Amit, and John. Here I am removing D, and here I am removing R. Yes. Here I am removing L. Means 3 lines error is there. 3 lines we have error. Now save this and refresh. You can see it displays only one error at line number 2, not displaying the remaining 2 errors. Now what programmer will do? Okay, he will identify there is one error in line number 2. He'll check and he will update it. Alert. Now you can see Scott is yeah. After that, next error it displays here. Yes. So ALER is missed. Okay, that error it displays. Then again he will modify this one and refresh Scott and after that third error. Okay. So AL. Now refresh it. Scott Amit John 9. 1 second. Sorry, I am in mute. So now we can see here, if I refresh it, you can see Scott is there, Don is there, Amit and John. Means at a time, how many errors it is showing for us? Only one error. Okay, now I rectified these three errors. That's why we got the message box. But at a time, it displays only one error. So you have written 100 lines of code. Yes, you have written 100 lines of code. So now in that 100 lines, so around 5 to 6 lines contain the errors. Then if it is displaying all errors in a single shot, it is benefit to the programmer. But what is happening here, it is not displaying all the errors in a single shot. It displays one by one. Is it clear? So that's why it is somewhat so difficult to the programmer. It takes time consumption, means time consumption is more to rectify the errors. So means anyhow, this is the slow in performance also. So that is the reason they provided compiler in this. Okay. Yeah. So here React.js, they provided compiler. What the benefit of compiler? It executes all lines in a single shot and displays the all error messages. That is the benefit of this. Is it clear? Yes. So that is the difference between compiler and interpreted scripts. Okay. Yes. I hope you got the clarity now. So which one is faster? Compiler script is faster and interpreted script is slow. So that is the main thing. Yes. So Babel compiler they introduced here. Which compiler? Babel compiler. This Babel compiler increases the performance of application. So that is the main point of this. Okay. Next one is using script. We can declare JavaScript. Already have seen what the tag we are using here. That is the script tag. With the help of script tag, we are declaring the JavaScript. So, but React project is not like that. That is different approach. I will discuss that later. Anyhow, these are the base points what we have while working with the JavaScript. Is it clear? Yes. So this is the basic information about this JavaScript. So we need to start the programming on the JavaScript. So one thing you should remember, okay, without knowledge on the JavaScript, okay, we should not work with the React.js interface. We are facing the complexity then. Because JavaScript related math object or timer controls, everything we are using in our UI development. So that's why JavaScript, the core technology for any other UI development technology like React, Angular, Vue.js, Vanilla.js, Backbone.js, all these for all these technologies. What the core technology here? JavaScript only. Yes, that is the main point. Yeah, I hope you're clear with this. Any questions, any doubts you have? Hmm? Now we need to start the programming on this JavaScript. Okay, so that programming I will start from next class onwards. Okay, and I think tomorrow is the last demo class for you. Okay, all of you, one thing you should remember. So this is the React.js batch. Okay, in this React.js, it's around 20 days I'm covering the JavaScript. After that, around 45 days we're covering the React.js. Okay, so that is the main thing. And in companies, compulsory they are asking the questions at the time of interview. They're asking the questions on JavaScript. If you don't have idea on JavaScript, then it is very difficult to enter into the UI developer phase. Okay. Yes, and third point is JavaScript is in very popular. Okay, so that rating now the software industries, JavaScript and JavaScript related technologies everywhere we are using not only website development, so mobile application development. Okay, and any enterprise level application, there also we are there's JavaScript related technology. That's why it is a very good choice to work with the JavaScript related technologies. No doubt in that. Okay. Yes. So here these days, even the servers and programmers also like Java programmers, programmers, they are learning this React.js because they want to make mass full stack programmers. So they are learning this React.js. Yeah, otherwise, so their placements become difficult decisions. Okay, many persons are like that, they are coming to the classes who already work with the servers and technologies. See clear? So that's why it has good priority in this React.js, the software industry is no doubt in that point. Okay. Yes. Any other doubts you have? Any other questions you can ask me now? Otherwise, okay. Already I told you, so demo class is 45 minutes after the 1 hour session. Okay. Yeah. So maybe tomorrow also they're providing one more demo class for you. The videos, everything I will provide to you once your registration is completed. Okay, then you will get the video access, everything for the sessions. Okay, yes. So the Google Drive access I will share with you. There, class notes, class programs, videos, everything available.
Hi, good morning, sir. I just want to check with you, like, meanwhile, can we also get the last batch recording as well? So we can, like, we are like
Last batch
working
recording if you
employers.
want.
No, it means this one as well as the last one. So meanwhile, in the like weekend time, right? A working employer, so we can also review over the weekend, and that
Sure,
way also we
definitely,
cover. Mm-hmm.
definitely. Yeah, if you want, we will share that last completed batch recordings also. Will share. Okay,
Yeah. So
not only
that way,
this one.
in the weekend or something, we can watch the more
Sure.
videos, and if
Yeah,
you
you
have
want to
more
go a
doubts,
bit
yeah.
at once, right? Want to go a bit at once while learning, so no problem. We will share both videos.
And what's the duration for that one? Yesterday I missed the class, so sorry about that.
So it is around 65 to 70 days.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks.
Yes. So once your registration is completed, if you give me your email ID, then I will share that world class videos also, which
Sure.
is completed 10 days back. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Yes.
And in the
Fine.
future, we will get this batch video as well, right? Like once it's complete.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both. This is right now only. Once
Yeah, yeah,
registration
that's
is
correct.
completed,
Correct.
right
Yeah.
now only will get the access. Apart
Correct.
that, you
Correct.
will get
Correct.
additionally that you requested
Last
the last
previous.
class videos. I will also
Yeah.
share those things.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Thanks.
Yes, yes. Fine. See you in next class. You can drop. Thank you.